Mietiala group?
I think there's a difference between Mietiala and the activities of Islamic movements of Nigeria. I think there's a sharp difference between the two of them. One has been established that they protested in a violent manner, and to the extent that a deputy commissioner of police was killed in cold blood in Abuja here. You could tell that the DCP Omar was not in a gun bout with them that very day. He was actually out there to make peace, and he got shot and killed. Also, a journalist like us was also killed in that very unfortunate incident.
Are you leaving out the hundreds?
No, I'm just taking one after the other. Yes, of course, they have also suffered a huge loss in the course of the violent protests. It is not something that we are pleased to report as journalists. Before then, we also witnessed the invasion of the National Assembly. I mean, that was a very, very big blow. And when that started happening, you could tell that it is just going one direction. That direction is that the government will have to take action and try to match their action with a counter response. And it has happened. Of course, Fanika Ode, Michael Zekomen, and Femi Falana, all renowned lawyers, have made their position known as far as this matter is concerned. I think Shehu Sani Khan also responded in the same light, criticizing and condemning the proscription. But if you look at it, a government will always take action when the security and welfare of its property, of its citizens, are threatened. The major responsibility of a government is to protect lives and property, as much as also give a welfare to the people. And if government fails in that responsibility, everybody will also blame the government. And when people have now constituted themselves into a major threat to the security of lives and property in the country, definitely government will respond. And if government has responded, maybe we'll just have to demand that or request that a more amicable way should be sought to resolve this.
Okay. Let's look at another issue.
Just before we leave that, because it's even our main talking point.
Exactly. Sure.
Is it a case of double jeopardy? The Kaduna State government banned the Shiites in Kaduna in 2016, in the aftermath of the 2015 fracas with the army.
Yeah.
And now the federal government is picking up from where the Kaduna government stopped. Is there, in your own view as an investigative journalist, is there a conspiracy to quell religious freedom, as the INN is claiming is what is being targeted with? Yeah,
that narrative is also being pushed. If you read through the statement by Femi Falana, yesterday, you can tell that he actually said that the Sunnis who are in leadership position in Nigeria are trying to liquidate the Shiites, which is more or less like their own a different set in Islamic practice, trying to liquidate them. That was his line yesterday, if I have to quote him correctly. But I'm not sure the government is banning Shiites. What it said is that the activities of IMN, that's the Islamic movement of Nigeria, which is all members of Shiites, all right, are not, all Shiite members are not members of the IMN. We have to distinguish that, all right? So the fight is not against Shiites. Already, the action is actually against that group among the Shiite, which has considered that a threat to national security. So I think we have to look at it from the perspective of security in the country, much more than religious. I am not sure that the government will want to move against any religious group, Christianity, Islamic, Shiite, Sunnis, and whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure, because we still have that freedom to practice whatever religion we want to practice. The presidency also gave a statement and also said that no, they try to outlaw criminal activities, criminality, and not religious freedom. So I think that statement has been made. We just have to wait for the judgments today in Kaduna Court. Yes, of course, it will go a long way. If it's
so why did the government probably wait for that judgment before moving to get a proscription?
Well, the courts thought it wise to give a judgment on Friday, and we cannot also fault the
court. There was an ex-parte order.
But the
government Friday.
Very well. But you also need to know that government has not proscribed IMN yet. They might do it today. Yes, so it has not been done.
Yes.
So you could also wait and start the execution after the whatever the judgment might be today, and maybe there's also some kind of Yeah, no, maybe there's this kind of attack still, or violent protest from the supporters of the ex-Zazaki movement. If that doesn't happen again, the government just don't see any reason to put it to effect.
The question Shola and I usually ask about the proactivity of the media and things like on issues like this. The IMN has been operating for a very long time.